Hello everyone, FreshMeka here with a new video for you guys. So I recently was on Facebook and I came across an article from Collider that Nickelodeon and Viacom are doing a live action version of the Fairly Odd Parents. So I decided to give you guys a FreshMeka fresh take on it, on what my opinion is of this new upcoming project. First off, let me start off by saying Nickelodeon and Viacom are both completely lazy for this, and it shows that they have no intention of coming up with too many new intellectual properties. I mean, look at Disney. Why would you when you can just milk your old properties to death? Not like you guys already did milk Fairly Odd Parents to death, and the last 5 or 6 seasons were complete garbage fire. But it isn't my cartoon, Butch Hartman. Now, from what I've read, Butch is coming back, and so is a few of the original people behind the show when it was good. Now, that is a bit of a decent sign, but that still doesn't mean that it's going to be any good. It could still be complete garbage, and there's a good chance that it actually might be. Because when we look at other projects, they don't necessarily work out for the best. Isn't that right? Lion King 2019. But I digress. From what I've read, there isn't really much detail going on, so I'm just going to give you guys honestly how I think they should go about it. Number one, we need to age the cast up at least until their 8th grade years. I would love to see an important concept that was shown in Channel Chasers, which is the moment that you hit puberty, that the dependence on the godparents slowly starts to fade away. And I think this would be a good concept for Fairly Odd Parents. Have Timmy and his friends be 8th graders. We all have been in 8th grade once. Some of you may still be in 8th grade. And you know that is a time where people's hormones are raging and your crushes on each other may be at an all-time high. And before you get to high school and sometimes can act on those urges, your thought process is a lot more on it. And then, of course, this is a time where a lot of guys' voices are getting deep. Their voices are tweaking out. Girls may be getting more developed. And puberty just hits us all hard. I think that would be something really good to focus on. It was shown in Channel Chasers that Timmy does end up becoming popular. He becomes quarterback of the football team. So I think this would be a good time to have a transition between Timmy being the buck-tooth loser that he is to becoming this popular jock that is loved by everyone. I would absolutely love to see that balance. Now, in order for you guys to do this, we cannot acknowledge the Grow Up Timmy Turner movies. Those movies, at least the first one, was fun for the time it was released, but looking back on it, it had no reason to exist. And because of that, we're not going to focus on them. Like I said, the first one wasn't bad. Drake Bell and Daniela Monáe were decent, and they were fine for the roles that they portrayed. But if we really want to bring the show in a different light, the idea that I recommended would work really well. It's spun upon that concept that was featured in Channel Chasers. Myself and a lot of people who grew up with it would love to see how Timmy manages puberty, almost getting ready for high school, and the possibility that he's not dependent on Cosmo, Wanda, and Poof anymore. That would make a good concept. It would be a bit of a continuation, and it wouldn't be you guys completely depending on a complete lazy situation like they're doing at Disney. You guys could take on a concept that myself and a lot of people would want to see. So if you guys are going to bring back Fairly Odd Parents, the idea I gave is a pretty decent one. Now, before I close, this is what I do not want to see in this show. As I stated, include Cosmo, Wanda, and Poof, since I do want them to be at least a little bit aged up. But we will not have a Sparky. Foop is okay if he's going to serve a type of actual threat to them, but no Sparky, and especially no Chloe. I know this would be a good time to put Chloe in the show, but she serves no purpose. Unless she's going to serve as a love interest to Timmy, which I really don't want because it's been proven in Channel Chasers that he ends up with Tootie, then Chloe doesn't need to be there at all. Now, of course, have him still crushing on Trixie. And you can actually throw Tootie in there. And how I would want them to do Tootie, make Tootie mature into a beautiful flower. Apparently in Grow Up Timmy Turner, she's banging and she's beautiful. So have puberty hit her in a way that makes Timmy go, whoa, she's beautiful. And maybe make Tootie a cheerleader. This can be around the time where Timmy has shown that he's pretty good at football. Maybe he's been training and he makes the team for junior varsity. Do something like that. I just hope you guys are creative. I gave you guys some pretty bacon ideas. Alright everyone, that is all for now. I will keep you guys informed with any more updates I see on this upcoming project, and when it's released this summer, I will make sure to review it. Alright everyone, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more FreshMeka. Alright, FreshMeka's out.